Our next speaker is going to talk about something that's very close to where we are now and an industry that's where we are. We are very close to Disneyland, and we are in the shadow of Hollywood. So we're going to talk about filmmaking and video making. But first, let me say this is the perfect place to do it because California is the host to the oldest student media festival in the United States. It's been around 52 years. Can you believe that? And many people from Fullerton have won that. But our next presenter, after a full day of rehearsals, decided that he's going to change the format just a little bit and start his presentation from out in the seats. So let's give a hand for Morgan Ang on filmmaking from Laguna Road Elementary.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of us. We're the innovators, the directors, and the makers of this century. We don't have a red carpet or fancy cameras, but we have something, our devices, and we have ideas we need to share. We have all these tools that enable us to create in ways that are more attainable, cheaper, and fair. We don't create because we have to. We create because we love to. We've captured billions of talents from different people for different reasons for the world to see. But with one thing in common. When we're told we're too young or we can't, we all say one thing. Watch.
Keep my hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Just my little baby girl isn't me. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, I can feel it still. We could fight a war for peace.
Morgan Ang, and today I am here to talk to you all about filming, a sort of art form. Today in this world there are two types of people. There are commons and there are creators. Commons are the normal household, and they're probably all of you. All of you probably take normal pictures and videos of family portraits or stuff like that. Creators, in your mind, their cameras may look like this, but in reality, their cameras may actually look like this. Today, everyone has the power to be a creator. All you need is a camera, an idea, and bam, you're a creator. In this world, there are 7.2 billion devices in the world, which also means there are 7.2 billion creators hiding under that shell. Now, here's a big question. How do you create content? The first thing you have to do is you have to be yourself. Number one rule. Just like as filmmaker Casey Neistat says, he says, if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're doing it wrong. And just like that, that's completely true. Now I'm going to say a person, and you're going to think of a company in your head. How about let's start with Steve Jobs, Apple, Bill Gates, Microsoft, Walt Disney Studios, and Disneyland. And now, how about me? What do you think about me? For some of you, I might just be some person standing here giving a presentation about who knows what. But for others, I can be a creator. So you really have to be different to actually stand out. The second thing you need to create good content is a story. The first rule is that story is king. To tell a good story, you have to first find something the audience is interested in, and second, share it in a way that they're also interested in. And to master that, you have to practice this over and over and over to perfect this. The third thing you have to know when creating good content is you want to know about gear. Now, the first rule of gear is that gear doesn't matter. So my first ever camera that I owned was a PowerShot, and it was probably about $100 online by now. And currently what I use is a Canon 200D, which is about a $1,200 setup. Now, you would think that even though the price difference is large, the difference from the quality is actually large too. Well, no. When you're creating, the difference between the cheap camera and the expensive camera is actually pretty small. Let me show you a chart. So on the left is the cost of what the camera is, and on the bottom is the quality of the camera. And also what it's called is the diminishing return. So let's start with a $100 cheap point and shoot, and then when we upgrade to a $300 entry-level DSLR, the quality goes way up, but the cost only moves a slight bit. When we go to $1,000, the quality goes up a decent amount, but the cost also goes up a decent amount. And now when we're at the best of the best, the Canon 5D, is the price goes way up, but the quality actually only goes up a little bit. So bam, now you're a creator. So in the first movie, what a lot of people ask is, oh, you probably used a lot of stuff for that, and gear and equipment. Well, actually I didn't. All I used the things I have around me. And that was an iPad and a camera. And also I was myself and I was original. Thank you everyone for coming out and seeing me. I hope you have a great night. Thank you, and continue to be a creator.